Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
What is it? Hold on.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams when they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
What is it on? Here we go.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Vegas! What is it up? Guys, yep. Touchdown! Yes. Bravo. Vegas!
To throw, it's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
12 meter.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Shador. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19, 19. 75, 18, pioneer. Ready, right?
On play action, Shador. He'll take a shot for Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Punch, stop, ready to look. Yes, yes, yes. Vegas, Vegas, yes, 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 yes.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Vegas, Vegas.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
As Shador on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
First and 10.
Hey, check that. Check that. Yes.
A give, and here's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Here's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
It's a loss of 1.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Shedeur Sanders. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let it slip. Yes. Vegas, Vegas, yes, yes, yes. Punch scores, punch scores. Yes, yes, yes. Go, go.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Again, working deep downfield. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Williams to throw on second down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for.
Brings up a third down.
And it's going to be third
and 10
down.
yards to go.
Ready to run. Punch scores, punch scores, punch scores. Yes, yes, yes. Vegas, Vegas.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. one on target to Moore. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Vegas! What is up?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. That'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5.
What is up? Yes! Touchdown!
Throwing again. Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready to look!
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bears 10. Steelers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off portion.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Williams. A quick slant, booked in by Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Williams. This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Here's a third down and 4. Throw it again. It's Williams. On the move left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Whoa. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Play action, it's Sanders. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
And no chance to return this one
The Bears take
through the
over
end
first
zone
and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas.
To throw, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Ready to run.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now second and
Luther
10.
Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready to run. Yes.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On third down, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready to run. Here we go. Yes. Punch first.
Williams to the air once more. That's complete. Some more on the right side. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up second and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Here comes second and 4.
Ready to run.
Now Williams. This one caught at the floor. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Bears 17.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cut 19. Red, go.
As Shador on first down. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready, set. Go. 18, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
2nd down.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Warriors 70. Jeanette. 18, Pioneers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On first down, it's Sanders. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 28, Bears 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready, set. Yes. Travel.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yes. Punch Spurs.
To throw is Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Chicago
They'll come up here,
Bears.
1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yes. Travel. Vegas. Yes. Punch Spurs.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the run to the right, taking off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Williams to throw on second down. Rolling to the left. He'll take off again. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On second down, it's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third down and 1.
Give it! Give it! Give it! Yes! Go!
On third and a yard, it's Williams. He puts it up, and it's caught. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On the zone read, he'll keep himself.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense. Will take over.
Hey! Check that! Go!
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Come on! Set! 70 Timberwolves!
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works, and the lead is up to 3.
Steelers 28. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Warrior 70. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Bears 38. Steelers 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And on this 1st down, it's Johnson. Room to run at the 35. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Raise it up. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That one on target to Moore. He gets free. And he will go all the way. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here's Gainwell to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Here's Gainwell to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Play action, it's Sanders. Moving outside the pocket. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Rolling right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Holston Loveless. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Steelers 34.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, 79 Grocer.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
Mustang 19. Pat. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion, Cub 19, Cub 19.
The RPO, that one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Steelers 1st down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Scoop.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 41. Chris Boswell to kick off for
Boswell
Pittsburgh.
now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, yes, yes! Level, level! Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch!
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, yes!
Here's Williams. That is caught at the 3. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Gain of 19 yards.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Luther Burden, touchdown Chicago. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears are able to extend the lead.
Bears 67. Steelers 41.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set! Come on!
On this first down, it's Johnson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's done his man, completes to Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Okay, break. Get it.
Throwing again is Sanders. Now a screen set up for Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Complete to
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Again, it's Sanders. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To throw again is Sanders. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Johnson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Come on. Set. 75th. Cup 19. Cup 19.
And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.